Hey everybody, welcome to No Man's Sky's World's Part 1 Changelog. So right away, Part 1 means that there's going to be at least one more part, and maybe even more than after that. One of the spoilers was he showed one planet, and then he showed 3 parts of a planet. So we're guessing it might be a 3-part series, but that's just guessing, you know, with seeing and all of his emojis, it's a big guessing game. But yeah, massive overhaul on the planets and stuff. So World Part 1 introducing Update 5.0. Worlds transformed the universe into a richer, wilder, and more varied, immersive place featuring huge leaps of water and cloud visuals, increased planetary diversity, new gameplay features, and more, which is awesome. They got the trailer, and there's an actual 5-minute video with, I think it's actually 6, with Scene himself, just telling you a bit more about the update, which is really cool. It's nice to see him on there. You know, he always sounds like his nervous self, like he always is, but he did a great job. So there's an expedition coming out with this update, Big Hunt Expedition, the Liquidators. So yeah, Starship Troopers, if you're wondering where you know he's doing it from. So engage Galactic Bug Hunt in No Man's Sky's 14th Community Expedition. A vile brood is spreading corruption across the universe. Join the Liquidator Vanguards to do your part and purge the rot from the stars. I think that's friggin' cool. So report to duty with other travelers, liquidate biological horrors and hosts of giant insects in a high-paced combat expedition full of custom balanced swarm combat. An exclusive selection of rewards await you for those who do your part on the war on bugs, including a mounted bug trophies, new posters, and a complete set of organic armor parts forged from the bodies of the brood themselves. Awesome. That's really cool. Discovery renaming. Okay, so you can actually rediscover your, not rediscover, but rename your discoveries. Finally, discovered systems, plants, flora, fauna, and minerals can now be renamed at any time, even after upload, which is awesome because sometimes you make a mistake, even if it wasn't before, you know, it wasn't upload, it was just before upload. I know people have all made mistakes. I'd be like, damn it, I'd actually want to change that now, you know? So that's really cool. Dynamic new worlds. Planets across the universe have transformed in wild, radical ways. Gravitational distortions have warped some lush and tropical worlds, shaking loose floating islands that now drift in the atmosphere above the planet's surface. Hop from rock to rock with a jetpack or starship, build bases in the sky, or simply marvel the dramatic waterfalls that cascade down the sky. So oddly enough, this was one of the new from their new game, Light No Fire. They had some of these islands, and people were wondering if you could build on it. And of course, there was an actual base on one of them, or like a an installation on it. And people were like, "Oh, they can't wait to build on like floating islands in that game." And it's like, "Oh well, here, we'll put floating islands in No Man's Skies for you. You can do it now instead of having to wait till the release." So that's awesome. I think that's so cool. Okay. New volumetric clouds. Look at the clouds. They're just so freaking dense. A total overhaul of clouds bringing vastly increased detail and definition. The cloud system has been rewritten from the ground up to improve performance, fix visual artifacts, and introduce fine details such as wisp, circus clouds, and dark and rain-laden nimbus clouds. Apparently specific cloud names. In addition, cloud coverage varies has been boosted, varying significantly from planet to planet, as well as over time and response to local weather conditions. Look how thick those clouds are. Some little pictures there showing the previews. Custom solar ships. There you go. The Starship Fabricator now supports crafting solar class starships. Select to combine a vast array of unique components for cockpits, fuselages, wings, and sails to design your dream solar starship. It's really cool. There you go. People were wanting that, and there you go. Here's some of the parts here, which is really cool. Detailed shadows. Shadows have new depth and realism. Planetary environments now more richly lit with natural features, structure starships, and travelers accurately self-shadowing and representing exposure to sunlight, especially noticeable on finely detailed flora such as grass. Additional shadows cast by clouds are now calculated in relation to the sun position. So you can see the before and after, like, it's just so blended in here, like it just kind of blends in if you look around the grass area. But now it's just like it adds that definition. You can see all the cloud, you know, the shadowy and stuff. It's just so nice. It really pops out that definition. I like how this the world gen slightly had affected on this. It could be a light thing, but I'm wondering if the world gen actually got affected slightly on that one. Probably did. The color code changed. There's one of the things. I think this is actually, you might find these in the world, but this might be part of the thing. So there's this big bug with armor now, so it might be part of the little event there. So high definition water, an astounding range of sites await explorers for water planets. Seas, oceans, and lakes now ripple with sparkle with realistic wave formation and foam generation. Nothing like a good foaming. As well as living dynamic water conditions totally overhauled from the water rendering technology. All this brings dramatic reflections and beautiful lit surface details. Like, I mean, look at those. I saw in a video his him explaining the update. He got to the point where you're on the shore and like almost all the water was gone, and then it was coming back in these massive waves that must have been like, you know, like 15 feet tall kind of thing, kind of like smashing in. So yeah, the waves can go pretty crazy, I guess. On the right planet, they'll be pretty neat. There you go. Otherworldly life. Discover strange new creatures all across the universe. Bizarre flora, hybrids stalk some planets, exploring their environments with stamen-like whiskers and petal-like faces. So that's there you go. So the creature there, you know, it's like isn't that cool? That's totally different. Full wind simulation. The wind system has been reworked to bring planets to life with dynamic and consistent weather. Leaves and grass rustle, gentle wind, while whole trees, rocks sway during storms. Smoke effects, billowing dust clouds, rain, snow, and other environmental effects also go through the same wind system for immersive and consistent exploration experience. So, I mean, it looks amazing. Dynamic water. Oh yeah, here's the dynamic water. Bodies of water response. Yeah, there you go. See that? Like, what the frig? That's cool. Bodies of water respond to the weather, ranging from glassy lakes to turbulent oceans, depending on the stillness and the breeze and the depth of the water. Violent storms can generate dramatic choppy seas and huge ocean swells. So that's pretty cool. Liquidator combat mech. Ooh. Carve through the toughest enemies with a new heavy-duty mech suit. All those who do their part in the Liquidator expedition will unlock these new combat-focused components for their Minotaur. Ooh, that's nice. As the community purges the vile brood from the universe, plans for these parts will become available at the Quicksilver companion for those unable to take part of the expedition. Okay, cool. So everyone can get it, but basically it's like a community has to unlock it kind of thing. Very freaking cool. Sub-Zero worlds. Frozen worlds have been transformed with ice-laden trees, glittering glacial rocks, new planet surface, as well as significant number of new flora and mineral formations bring diversity to Sub-Zero planets. Beautiful. Desert diversity. So there, yeah, you might think by the trailer, you know, it's like, oh, they just touch the, you know, Earth-like planets. Obviously not. Biodiversity and sand-swept planets have expanded with large feather-fonded palms adorning the horizon of some of the worlds. I love their big words. Sky colors. Step deep into the 1970s sci-fi fiction palette with a range of new sky colors, including some especially rare hues for dedicated explorers to discover. And then you got insect armors. Look at this. That is so cool. Complete Liquidator's expedition earn a full body set of organic armors, embrace the aesthetics of the vile brood, fallen of evidence of their undoing with chitinous gauntlets, spur, mandibles, and exoskeleton. There you go. Those are the parts there. That's pretty cool. Engine enhancements. Many underlying systems have been reworked to improve visuals and increase performance. Rendering environment objects such as trees, rocks, and grass has been moved to a GPU-based system. Yes! Us who have 4090s are going to love this. Allowing denser worlds with increased performance, planetary flora, minerals, and curiosities have improved levels of details from further distance to and broader ranges of angles. Terrain generation has been rewritten to incorporate dual marching cubes, voxel meshing, increasing loading speed and improving frame rate and saving memory. That's pretty awesome. New interaction labels, so before and after. Labels for interactive destructible objectives in the universe have been restyled and made more responsive, providing critical information without obscuring view. So I guess this was before, and then here you go. Well, that's cool, so it doesn't get right in the way, it just has a little, basically has a little arrow to it. Line. That's cool. Beetle diversity. A wide variety of new insect creatures can now be discovered, scuttling across the universe. While some of these alien insects are hostile, many species are generally peaceful beings. Study their natural patterns, harvest their nourishment, slime, or adopt them as companions. Look at that guy. Dynamic storms. Exploring a planet during a blizzard or a thunderstorm is more exhilarating than ever. New ambient effects and atmosphere fog combined with wind-responsive particle effects to create dramatic storms that sweep across the planet's surface. And then there's Twitch drops again. Oh, cool. So between the 18th and 22nd of July 2024, obviously. So if you want to earn some of these, you want to go to that. Very nice. And then Walker Battles. Walker Battles are now framed by detailed combat HUD indicating targetable invulnerabilities or these elite Sentinel units. Look at that. Chitin Flight Pack. Oh, what the frig? A new jetpack available came from the Liquidary Expedition, fusing advanced technology and resinous organic secretions. The Chitin Flight Pack represents the apex of bioorganic engineering. Yummy. Watercolored variety. So they discover the ocean in huge range of vibrant colors, from iron-rich red seas to algae-dense pools of green. Committed explorer may find some especially unusual colors on rare planets. I like how they actually say, iron-rich seas to algae-dense pool. Like, it's not like, hey, we just added these colors because it looks cool. There's an actual reason behind, the coloring. Strange nutrients. Brew, bake, churn, fry more than 40 new nutrient process recipes from flesh larvae, mammalian insects, impress other travelers. Iteration Chronos with expertly baked muckle donuts, seeping pies, juicy thoraxes, and many more new dishes. Oh yes, juicy thoraxes is just something I've always wanted to eat. That's cool. Living buildings. Oh, what the frig? There's more, apparently. Very rarely in sectors where anomaly feels strongest, planetary buildings have evolved legs and transformed them into sentient constructions that roam across the landscapes. Okay, that's crazy. Aquatic landing jets. New technology allows starships to land directly on the surface of the water, enabling travelers to dive directly into the sea from the nose of their ship. Starships may be summoned on to the water of a quick escape from the middle of the ocean, so that's really cool. Skylight base parts. Ooh, new base parts. Being the view of the stars into your base with a new skylight roofing parts. These new pieces are available to store timber and allow construction set can be purchased aboard the Space Anomaly. Basically, it's a whole set for providing more skylight into your base. That is freaking awesome. Atmospheric variety. Planetary atmosphere effects deep, rich, more varied. Thick snowfall, flakes of ash and amber, heavy rain, whorls of dust, and storm crystals, all visually enhanced. Storm crystals were already badass. Every time that storm happened, there were storm crystals everywhere. I was like, That's it. We have to go to like super speed and go collect them and everything, but it was always fun. Vile insect queens, a very brood of insects have begun infesting planets across the universe. Find and destroy their grubs and confront the heart of the hostile swarm. They're huge, hideous brood mothers. These colossal lumbering bugs are heavy armored and will challenge even the most experienced exterminators with devastating spit attacks. Well, that's cool. I was wondering if that was only for the little event there, but apparently that's all the time. Like, well, you'll find them on different planets, but that's really cool. Quality of life. A significant number of quality of life features have been improved throughout the game. The docking tractor beam at the space station and freighters are now smoother. Reloading can be interrupted to quickly cycle weapon modes. Refiners can now be quickly filled with an entire stack of items. Core technology can be instantly repaired. The quick menu, the range of analysts, visor, target sweep has been dramatically improved, and much more. See the full patch notes in detail. And new gestures. You can express yourself with 4 new animated gestures. Browse the quick menu to get poised for action. Ponder the landscape. Fold your arms in readiness or burst into energetic dance. Beautiful. Look at this. It still goes. You think, like, especially when they're talking about the full patch notes there for a second before, I thought, okay, we're done, right? Spectacular underwater bases. Build cozy aquatic hideouts or lavish underwater layers and enjoy improved views of the waterline. Wow. Wow. DLSS 3. Deep Learning Super Sample DLSS is NVIDIA's technology available to PC players with compatible RTX cards, which uses deep learning neural network to boost frames rates generation. Beautiful and sharp images. The latest iteration of DLSS 3, multiple performances by up to 4 times compared to the traditional rendering, while retaining great image quality. Learn more. Blah blah blah. That is awesome. So yeah, I'm like wondering if they actually did anything in the picture. You see shadowing, but that's the shadowing of the image. I'm kind of guessing it's exactly the same image. The only difference is just those 2 pictures on it and the shadowing that they did from the coming off of it. I guess they didn't want to do a comparison. I always like comparison of the 2, but anyways, the idea is you'll get higher FPS. Vile Brood Nexus missions. Oh, there you go. The observers aboard the Space Anomaly spreading the spread of the Vile Brood across the universe. Their queen and grub disturbing the delicate balance of local ecosystems. Request that travelers band together and call these invasive species restore balance to nature. Group of the friends or strangers at the Nexus to sign up for new missions. Beautiful. And then, can I go down? I think my thing is being dumb. Don't be a dumb computer. I think my browser has frozen. Yeah, for whatever reason, I couldn't scroll down anymore. Chrome, why did you do that? Noxious worlds. Venture into totally unexplored toxic climates. These new worlds have horizon alive with alluring but poisonous flora, while ground underneath your feet bubbles of oozes live slime. Ooh, yummy. Colossal insect trophy. It keeps going, huh? Decorate your living space with a set of bug hunting trophies earned by those who do their part in the liquidator expedition. So if you want to collect those, you got to do the expedition. Hungering tendril encounters. Test your skills against the pumped up hungering tendrils that their many mouths crave for soft flesh that travelers and will now spit static projectiles while fighting at range. Your progress in these challenges fights is now trackable with a detailed combat HUD. Very cool. Irradiated landscapes. They keep going. Delve into the twisted forest of radioactive environments. Irradiated plants are more colorful and diverse than ever before, but remain deadly exploration challenges without the appropriate protective gear. Okay, get the right gear to explore them. What the? Insectoid headwear. There you go. Oh, the different ones, huh? Hunt and destroy insect queens and earn new player titles and harvest various of wearable insect headpieces. Strike terror into your foes with brooding skulls. Assert your dominance with the brood mother's maw, or continue the hunt to earn even more. Minotaur flame thrower. Incinerate enemies with the flamethrower, the liquidator, armored mech. This is dedicated combat override, dealing extreme damage to close range. Very cool. Here's the different parts there. Burnt worlds. Wow, they really have gone to a lot of worlds. They basically touched like every world. Every special world, I guess you could say. So burnt worlds, scorched landscapes have been transformed with a wealth of new, diverse fairy flora, superheated crystals, ash-dusted atmospheres, and more. Very cool. Night sky variety. Night skies feel more varied than ever before. Great range of sky and lighting colors, darkness levels that vary from world to world. Velvety black skies to glowing nightscapes. Light levels will also now change over time as the night progresses. Blossoming megaflora. New lush worlds have bloomed into life, discovering idyllic garden plants, flourishing exotic alien flowers, perfect exploration, discovering or construction of beautiful new bases. Very nice. Till it rains, it's like, you know, heated storm or whatever. There you go. And here's all the patch notes. I'm not going to read the patch notes. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys, because that'll be something you want to read. And a lot of it will be repeated. Plus, you know, there'll be a lot of, you know, fixes. Like the fixes won't be repeated above, but yeah, and some of the quality of life will be added in there. I hope you've enjoyed that. The patch looks amazing. Update No Man's Skies Worlds Part 1 5.0 looks really great. And there's going to be more parts to it, so we'll probably see another part coming up here in the fall, I guess. What is it? It's July now, so they might go crazy and do like a 3-series part faster than normal, but that's just, you know, potentially. So if you don't see anything in August, more than likely you'll see it in September. So, but either way, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.